Gray is here on the Blaze Radio Network.
Okay. Where was the beginning of that?
What do you mean?
Maybe it's just my headphones. Are my headphones cutting out?
Uh-oh.
I didn't hear that until 10 seconds into it.
There's a little
Is
knob.
that a bad thing?
There's a little knob down there on the
Yeah,
right.
I know.
That turns
My
volume.
headphones are shorting out. now.
Oh.
Everything over here is starting to give way.
Oh, boy.
So that's great.
They had to get you new
Perfect.
headphones?
Works out really well.
Couldn't have anything to do with this thing staring at me.
No, it has nothing to do with that.
Okay.
That is perfectly fine.
Okay.
That thing is, you know what it's doing? It is sapping the energy from that area of the room. And before Halloween, this entire room's going to be dark. It's going to all be possessed by that pumpkin man.
That'll be creepy and weird, but very appropriate for Halloween. To start the show today, we have an important announcement. And actually, you may have noodled this one out already. I don't know. It's been like 6 weeks. But we are excited to let you know that joining the show full-time every day is Jeff Fisher.
Let me eat!
Oh, wait. Now, that almost made it sound like a bad thing.
Yeah, what was that?
That should have been... Jeff
Okay,
Fisher.
thank you.
Joining
thank
the
you.
show full-time
Thank you.
every day, Jeff Fisher.
Thank you.
There you go. Okay.
That's a little more.
That's a little better, right? Than the, yeah.
Yeah, can we edit that out?
Yeah, we'll edit it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's more like it.
Yeah.
Now,
happy to be here.
as you know, Jeffy's already been a big part of the show for quite a while. But now it's official.
Yeah.
Rather than checking in only on Wednesdays and Fridays, we can chew on his fat every day.
You're
Maybe,
welcome.
Maybe that's not the best way to
You're
put
welcome.
it.
No, people are still eating breakfast, man. Come on.
So, welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Happy to be here.
Wow, it was a big day yesterday. There's just so much going on. Of course, Trump at the UN. That's a good combination.
Sure
President
is.
Trump at the UN, where he just lays it out for him.
They treated him like crap.
Yeah.
They killed the escalator. I mean, we have the video of
Yeah,
him.
we do. If we
Yeah,
play it here.
I mean, when he shows up, they cut the escalator on him. It's really concerning, actually.
Yep.
Yeah, it is.
President Trump.
See, it's moving. You see
Okay,
it moving.
yep, it's moving. And then...
Oh no, we're just stopping.
Is that funny to somebody?
Probably, yeah. Yeah.
A little concerning too that
Wow.
where were I know he was surrounded and it was I guess it's safe ground there, but I mean the Secret Service I would think should have
So
come
usually
up around him like that when something like that happened, right?
I don't know if this is the case here, but usually the control's at the top of the escalator.
Yeah.
So is somebody up there just pushing the button, having fun? Are they flipping the breaker box when someone is calling them, saying, "Okay, do it now"? But you're right. I think the Secret Service should, and maybe they are at the top of the escalator.
I know they're around. Yeah, you can see them that they're walking around. So I'm sure it's safe.
I don't like it.
President Trump.
But I mean, it's obviously moving. Now he gets there, and it stops immediately. That's amazing.
President Trump.
They're blaming his people for it.
I don't see the Secret Service looking around like they were even just a tad bit concerned.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't like that.
I don't know. I'm sure that they,
All right. Okay.
checked before.
Absolutely.
I would suspect.
Absolutely, Pat. 'Cause
But who knows?
They do everything.
I know
perfect.
perfectly.
No.
Yeah, they really do.
The Secret Service did foil a plot that would cripple
Yes, they did.
communications in New York City.
Big
That's
time.
a big deal.
Yeah,
SIM
that
cards and,
telecommunication bust was huge.
oh my goodness.
Within a 45-mile radius of, 35 or 45-mile radius of the UN.
Yeah.
It was a big-time bust.
Did they also shut down the teleprompter on purpose?
Oh.
Do you think? Because
possible.
that happened.
Very much appreciated.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
And I don't mind making this speech without a teleprompter because the teleprompter is not working. I feel very happy to be up here with you nevertheless. And that way you speak more from the heart I can only say
And I plan on doing
that
that.
whoever's operating this teleprompter is in big trouble.
Or he got a promotion from the UN.
Yeah, no kidding.
I thought the speech was excellent, and hopefully he'll start reading them from the book instead of the teleprompter.
Interesting that the escalator stopped, and so did the teleprompter.
Yep.
Immediately as he was about to
It is
use
interesting,
both.
isn't it?
Isn't that interesting? What an amazing coincidence.
I mean, it was great that he even commented on it in the speech too. But I mean, how could you?
Wasn't
not?
the last
How
time
could you not?
that he commented on it, too.
Right.
Yeah, you have to. But he talked about stopping wars yesterday.
The Congo and Rwanda, a vicious, violent war that was. Pakistan and India, Israel and Iran,
No.
Egypt and Ethiopia, and Armenia and Azerbaijan.
Yes.
It included all of them. No president or prime minister, and for that matter, no other country has ever done anything close to that. And I did it in just 7 months. It's never happened before. There's never been anything like that.
Just let
Very
me know.
honored to have done it.
Just letting you know.
It's too bad that I had to do these things instead of the United Nations doing them. And sadly, in all cases, the United Nations did not even try to help in any of them.
Huh.
I ended 7 wars, dealt with the leaders of each and every one of these countries, and never even received a phone call from the United Nations offering to help in
That's incredible,
finalizing
actually.
the deal.
Sure is.
All I got from the United Nations was an escalator that on the way up stopped right in the middle. If the First Lady wasn't in great shape, she would have fallen. But she's in great shape.
That's a little story stretch.
We're both in good shape. We both stood. And then a teleprompter that didn't work. These are the 2 things I got from the United Nations: a bad escalator and a bad teleprompter.
I love it. I love it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
I love that,
That's
man.
awesome.
It was so good.
It's fantastic.
That's awesome. And that shows
so
how
true.
broken the UN is.
Yeah.
Get them out.
I know.
Pack them up and move.
I really wish. So he posted on Truth Social, after getting to know and fully understand the Ukraine-Russia military and economic situation, and after seeing the economic trouble it's causing Russia, I think Ukraine, with the support of the European Union, is in position to fight and win all of Ukraine back in its original form. With time, patience, and the financial support of Europe, and in particular NATO, the original borders from where the war started is very much an option. Why not? Russia's been fighting aimlessly for 3.5 years, a war that should have taken a real military power less than a week to win. This is not distinguishing Russia. In fact, it's very much making them look like a paper tiger. When the people living in Moscow and all the great cities, towns, and districts all throughout Russia find out what is really going on with this war, the fact that it's almost impossible for them to get gasoline through the long lines that are being formed and all of the other things that are taking place in their war economy, where most of their money is being spent on fighting Ukraine, which has great spirit and only getting better. Ukraine would be able to take back their country in its original form and, who knows, maybe even go further than that. Putin and Russia are in big economic trouble, and this is the time for Ukraine to act. In any event, I wish both countries well. We will continue to supply weapons to NATO for NATO to do what they want with them. Good luck to all. Donald J. Trump, President of the United States of America.
Okay.
Well, that sounds like the war is back on.
It sure is. And did
And
not
our
like
support's
that at
back
all.
on.
And we are even more in the thick of it
Yep.
now than before that.
Don't like that.
I don't either.
Don't like it. I mean, it's obviously a message to Putin that, look, I'm done screwing around with you. I thought we had a better relationship than this, and I thought we could make this work and stop this tragedy. But obviously not. So
I know. And I mean, they're already talking about NATO should shoot down those Russian jets.
Yeah.
There were a couple that flew over, Estonia, and you know how much we care about Estonia.
Well, it's
shoot 'em
imperative.
down.
It's imperative
Yeah, that's what I mean.
to the
That's what I meant
security
to
of the
say.
United States of America. Yeah.
I mean,
Vital.
my gosh.
I know. I know.
Stop it.
I know. So I don't. I guess it's just frustration with Putin that caused this turnaround. I don't know. Has somebody else, gotten to him? As Zelensky did Macron convince him? I don't know. Something happened because this is a 180 from before.
Yeah.
There's what happened to 5,000 people dying a week. So we must stop this mess. Seemed to go out the window there.
Sad.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
So if you're Russia, what do you do now? Do you try to make the war bigger?
Probably.
Maybe. They have.
Yeah.
He's got help from his bud there in North Korea, and he's got China on his side.
I know.
I think North Korea still has some troops there.
I think they pulled him out.
Yeah, that's what I think. I remember hearing that they pulled him out, but they were back together again. Russia's the only country that can go to the resort, so he's still in good graces.
What happens to North Korean soldiers that return from, I don't want to call Russia free. I wouldn't call Ukraine free, but much freer than North Korea. What happens to those soldiers when they return there
keep their mouths shut or die.
what they've seen and experienced?
Yeah, they keep their mouths shut or
Honestly,
die.
I wonder. I'm looking at it right now. Yeah.
And there were serious reports that more people were being disappeared in North Korea as of late. So he's definitely laying down the law of people trying to
cracking down for some reason.
Yeah, that are going online, stuff like that. They're catching people doing stuff like that, and it's a mistake.
Yeah. But President Trump had more to say yesterday at the UN. He was talking about Europe being in trouble.
Europe is in serious trouble. They've been invaded by a force of illegal aliens like nobody's ever seen before. Illegal aliens are pouring into Europe. Nobody's doing anything to change it, to get them out. It's not sustainable. And because they choose to be politically correct, they're doing just absolutely nothing about it. And I have to say, I look at London, where you have a terrible mayor, terrible mayor. And it's been so changed. So
true.
Now they want to go to Sharia law. But you're in a different country. You can't do that. Both the immigration and their suicidal energy ideas will be the death of Western Europe if something is not done immediately. This cannot be sustained.
That's true.
Absolutely.
It's true. He also got into, as he was starting to allude to, the warning about the green energy scams that are happening.
If you don't get away from this green scam, your country is going to fail. And I'm really good at predicting things, They actually said during the campaign they had a hat, the best-selling hat. Trump was right about everything. And I don't say that in a braggadocious way, but it's true. I've been right about everything.
Everything.
And I'm telling you that if you don't get away from
It's a burden we carry, Mr. President.
the green energy scam, your country is going to fail.
Okay.
And if you don't stop people that you've never seen before, that you have nothing in common with, your country is going to fail.
Yeah. Thank you.
He's not afraid. He's not ashamed. He just boldly speaks and lets the chips fall where they may. Doesn't he? That's pretty amazing.
America's back.
Yeah.
Because of Donald J. Trump.
That's right. Turns out we just needed a new president.
Simple as that.
That's all. He also revisited the global warming predictions, which is fun.
In 1982, the executive director of the United Nations Environmental Program predicted that by the year 2000, climate change would cause a global catastrophe. He said that it will be irreversible, as any nuclear holocaust would be.
Wow.
This is what they said at the United Nations. What happened? Here we are. Another UN official stated in 1989 that within a decade, entire nations could be wiped off the map by global warming. Not happening. It used to be global cooling. If you look back years ago in the 1920s and the 1930s, they said global cooling
70s.
will kill the world. We have to do something. Then they said global warming will kill the world. But then it started getting cooler, so now they could just call it climate change, because that way they can't miss climate change. Because if it goes higher or lower, whatever the hell happens, there's climate change. It's the greatest con job ever perpetrated on the world, in my opinion. Climate change, no matter what happens, you're involved in that. No more global warming, no more global cooling. All of these predictions made by the United Nations and many others, often for bad reasons, were wrong.
Yeah.
They were made by stupid people that have cost their countries fortunes and given those same countries no chance for success.
They were made by stupid people.
I mean, look. Well, he brought the receipts and read the UN's words back to him. What was the one thing it said? The former UN environmental guy said that by the year 2000 it would be irreversible. As we talked about on Overtime the other day, only 3 of the 50 U.S. states have set their all-time high temperature record after the turn of the century.
Yeah.
After the turn of the century. Only 3 all-time highs recorded. Shouldn't it be all?
It should.
Yeah.
It should. If any of this would make sense, yes, that's what you would find. That all the records, because every year is hotter than the last. We keep hearing that.
But these apparently are from stupid people.
Yeah.
So
that's the deal. So you can't really trust what they're saying.
no, you can't.
I mean, they've been wrong on everything.
And there's another illustration right there. You are here at the mall. Okay, this is the average temperature here, and this is where we've been throughout time.
Jeez.
According to geological records.
Right.
We're here. Let's put it
below
in
normal.
Below normal.
Below the average.
Below the average.
Crazy. That's
Weird
crazy.
looking mall.
So, since the Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade, over 100 abortion clinics have shut down. That's really good news. But the heartbreaking part is the abortion pill has just taken their place, which makes it really, really difficult because it's just a pill. You don't have to go in for an operation. You don't have to see the doctor for it. You go get a pill and go home and take it, and that's it. It's being pushed on women everywhere now, and it makes up more than 60% of all abortions today. But there is hope. Every single day, Preborn is rescuing lives, about 200 babies a day, by simply loving mothers and showing them their child through an ultrasound. And that is just $28 to do that. $28. By simply loving mothers and showing them the child, the mother, about 80% of the time, chooses life. And here's where you come in. It's just $28, again, to show them that ultrasound that changes their lives forever. If you could afford more, that would be awesome. If you can't afford $28, maybe $1. Whatever you can afford is greatly appreciated. So I'm asking you personally to please join this effort. Is there any more important effort that you could be engaged in? Certainly not that I can think of. So go right now to preborn.com/Pat, preborn.com/Pat, or you can dial pound 250, say the keyword baby, pound 250, keyword baby. Together we can save lives, one mom and one baby at a time.
Pat Gray Unleashed.
Yeah. So at the UN, President Trump also praised the beginnings of our great nation, talking about our founders.
Our ancestors climbed mountains, conquered oceans, crossed deserts, and trekked over wide open plains. They charged into thunderous battles, plunged into grave dangers, and they were soldiers and farmers and workers and warriors and explorers and patriots. They
So
built
much
towns
better than
into
your
cities,
people.
tribes into kingdoms, ideas into industries, and small islands into mighty empires. You're a part of all of that. They were champions for their people who never gave up and who never, ever gave in. Their values defined our national identities. Their visions forged our magnificent destiny. Everybody in this room is a part of it in your own way. Each of us inherits the deeds and the myths, the triumphs, the legacies of our own heroes and founders who so bravely showed us the way. Our ancestors gave everything for homelands that they defended with pride, with sweat, with blood, with life, and with death. Now the righteous task of protecting the nations that they built belongs to each and every one of us.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably the best I've ever heard him speak.
Yeah, it was really good. Really, it was a strong speech. He also talked about our upcoming 250th birthday celebration.
Next year, the United States will celebrate the 250th anniversary of our glorious independence, a testament to enduring power and American freedom and spirit. We will also be proudly hosting the 2026 FIFA World Cup, and shortly thereafter, the 2028 Olympics, which is going to be very exciting. I hope you all come. I hope that countless people from all over the globe will take part of these will be great celebrations of liberty and human achievement, and that together we all can rejoice in the miracles of history that began in July 4th, 1776, when we founded the light to all nations. And it's something really that an amazing thing came out of that date. It's called the United States of America.
I love it. So clearly a teleprompter got back on track.
You could tell that earlier.
Someone behind the scenes got relieved of their duties. By someone from his staff.
Oh, yeah. And perhaps accidentally thrown down an escalator not working.
Well, they were having trouble with the escalator. There's no accounting for that. I mean, I can't help if they tripped and fell down the stairs because they thought they were moving, but they weren't. What are you going to do?
They weren't in as good a shape as the First Lady or myself.
He also talked about how to save the world.
In honor of this momentous anniversary, I hope that all countries who find inspiration in our example will join us in renewing our commitment, values, and those values, really, that we hold so dear together. Let us defend free speech and free expression. Let us protect religious liberty, including for the most persecuted religion on the planet today. It's called Christianity. And let us safeguard our sovereignty and cherish qualities that have made each of our nations so special, incredible, and extraordinary.
There's a little hum in the audience on that, too.
There's a little hum in the audience on a lot of what he said.
I know. It was a beautiful thing, man.
That was awesome.
That's a brave speech to give
that was awesome.
In front of all those naysayers. 95% of the people are hating what he's saying. At least 95%. Probably more like 98% of them. I mean, it's the UN. They're no friend to the United States. We should boot them out of our country.
Absolutely, we should. They should have been gone
should have done that
a long time ago.
Long time ago.
RealestateAgentsITrust.com and U-Haul. Get out.
Beat it.
I remember I was reading a book, Ronald Reagan's autobiography, where he talked about how he tried to convince Nixon to get the United Nations out of America.
Wow.
Well, that didn't work, and you were president for 8 years as well, Mr. Reagan. I mean, the president's been talking about this for decades.
Yeah.
And if anyone's going to make it happen, it would be Donald Trump.
I just need to tell him it's closing time at the UN.
Yeah.
You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
Stay here.
I don't care where you go. Just get out. Beat it. And
now most of these countries are going to have a friendly as mayor, so they're going to want to stick around.
Yeah, jeez. That's for sure.
Yep.
Incredible.
I know.
President Trump talked about the potential of the UN yesterday.
Well, it's a fantastic role in peacekeeping. It should be great. I mean, we shouldn't have any wars if the UN's really doing its job. I know they were involved originally with Russia, Ukraine, and that didn't get done because that was the time to stop it. But no, I always say about the UN, fantastic potential, but it's all about the people. You can have a wonderful concept, but if you don't have the people, the UN has never lived up to its potential.
That's for sure.
But I'm the example of it. We do all these wars, and we weren't helped by the UN. We weren't hurt by them, but we weren't helped. They didn't do anything. And they're supposed to be solving these problems.
Yeah, where are they?
Yeah.
Where are they on Russia and Ukraine? Where are they? They do resolutions against Israel, but they're not trying to stop the fighting over there. And he is the only one who has brought any kind of peace to the planet. As he mentioned,
and they darn well know it.
Israel and Iran He stopped that. He stopped Pakistan, India, which had started and could have been really ugly. That's two nuclear powers who hate each other.
Yeah.
And he put an end to that right away after 2 days. Rwanda and the Democratic Republic of Congo stopped that. Thailand, Cambodia. We saw the Cambodian monks, or were they Thai monks? I don't know. They were from one of the countries. Thanking and praising him for putting a stop to that. Armenia, Azerbaijan, as a genocide was going on again against the Christians. He put a stop to that. And there were two other little flare-ups that hadn't become actual wars yet. But he talks about Egypt, Ethiopia. They've got some border disputes, and he helped soothe that before it got into an armed conflict. And Serbia, Kosovo. So those are the 7 that he claims, and definitely 5 are absolutely indisputable. The other 2 could have flared up into war because there was a lot of tension there, and there was a lot of hatred there. And he calmed those down, too, before they went to a war. So I give him credit for that. I think he has brought peace to 7 different conflicts.
Absolutely. Well, he was at the UN, too. I mean, he met with a ton of countries.
Do we have that list?
Jordan,
He had
UAE,
30
Egypt, Pakistan, Turkey.
30
Go
meetings.
ahead. Yeah, I mean,
30 meetings.
And the list is never ending.
Was it mostly the Arab nations? Because he's tried to...
Indonesia, Saudi, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I know he met with a lot of the Arab nations because he's trying to bring peace to Gaza.
Yeah.
So,
and he wants their help.
Chris, do you have that master list of all the countries that Trump met with?
I have the names.
Okay, the country names?
Yeah.
Is Syria on there?
Let me check.
Is that terrorist
not
leader?
on my list.
Because Syria hasn't had a leader speak at the United Nations General Assembly since 1967 until, this guy right now. And, I wonder if Trump's talking to him about all the Christian towns getting genocide is what's happening in Syria.
No, I don't see Syria on the list.
Okay, that's too bad. President Ahmed al-Shara, is that his name? I don't know.
Yeah. Who's worse than Bashar Assad?
Is that
Good
the one with the
stuff.
bounty?
By a lot.
Good stuff.
Is that the one with what?
With a bounty? Is that the one that has a $10 million bounty?
He may
was
have
in
a
New
bounty
York?
on his
I don't
head.
know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he may have a bounty on his head.
The Syrian leader?
In New York.
Yeah, in New York, yeah.
I don't know.
So we've got that guy got a bounty on his head. We've got the Venezuelan guy with a bounty on his head. And it might be time to send in some bounty hunters.
He was with Javier Milei of Argentina yesterday.
All right.
Well, thank you very much, everybody. We have a lot of meetings scheduled, but I wanted to meet with the president of Argentina, and we both wanted to meet with friends. He's done a fantastic job, and I'm doing something that I don't often do. I'm giving a full endorsement to him. We just endorsed him for president. As you know, he has a race coming up, and I'm sure he's going to do well, but now I think this hopefully assures it. And to the people of Argentina, we're backing him 100%. We think he's done a fantastic job. He, like us, inherited a mess, and what he's done to fix it is good, and Scott is working with their country so that they can get good debt and all of the things that you need to make Argentina great again. So it's an honor for me to endorse the president and the future president of Argentina. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
He needed that, too, because he just struggled in the midterms there. The economy in Argentina that had been booming for 2 years under Milei here affected negatively after the uncertainty of this last election. And I was just checking here, even though the stock market is down 11% for the month, yesterday it finally, and I was reading yesterday that thanks to that right there, the stock market rebounded in Argentina.
Wow.
So,
Wow.
we'll see. We'll see. Because you can't lose Javier Milei.
No.
Can we? I mean, we're going to not mention the translators.
Right behind him?
You
You didn't like
so
that
annoying.
position?
That is such a Saturday Night Live bit. They won't do it.
No, they
That
won't.
is such a Saturday Night Live bit to have the translator saying something different than what the person is saying to the
And
other
being
country.
that close. She's
Yeah.
translating for Milei, not for Trump.
Yeah.
I don't like her behind my president either.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.
Okay, we have the shirt President Trump left the UN with yesterday.
Oh, do they have like
After
a
he-
gift shop?
Yeah, and he picked something up there.
Okay.
I don't know if he had to pay for it, but they might have given it to him for free. I visited the UN and all I got was this lousy broken escalator.
Funny.
That's good.
Nice job.
That's good.
The broken baker.
Got some tweets here. Colonel Casey's Desert Eagle. Jeffy's been a big part of our show. Kind of early in the day to be fat shaming.
That's kind of a good point. Kind of a good point.
Oh, no.
Wow.
I mean, at the time, I didn't take it that way. But
Okay.
now
But
that you mention it.
You're getting it. Seymour posts, full-time Jeffy? He's in it for the cookies, isn't he? Yes. Yes, I'm sure.
Which
Yes.
by the way, there has not been
it's been a while,
a sufficient
Pat.
amount
Yeah,
delivered.
it's been, 2 days? Probably.
That's what I said. It's been a while, Pat.
Also from Sons of Thunder 44, as a man of the Gospels, Jeffy is the fisher of men. It's beautiful.
Amen.
That's beautifully put.
Amen. Go with God.
Enough said right there. From Paco, Jeffy joined the show full time. A big part of the show, not hyperbole. It seems to be a theme
See,
here.
everybody-
Picking up on the big.
Let me eat. Damn.
I'm sure they understand that's just significant. A significant part of the show. They don't
See,
mean,
that's the way I took it first.
Yeah, that's the way it was, of course,
Was it,
meant.
though?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure it was.
I feel like maybe it wasn't.
Gen X kid, Pat says Jeffy's been a big part of the show for a while now.
going on?
We know, Pat. We know.
Oh, wow.
See, I appreciate everyone on
Yeah.
my side because I
Yeah.
missed it. I
That's
missed
good.
it. I apologize.
Yeah.
Dirty Mule. So if Jeffy is on the show full time, does that mean chewing the fat is no longer going to be free?
There will.
no.
Well,
Oh.
no,
Oh, no.
but there
No.
there may be some other changes coming.
Oh.
So
Okay.
I mean,
You're not prepared to make that
I
announcement
am
yet?
not prepared to make that announcement yet. No.
Mother Stink Eye. Yay! I love that Jeffy will be on daily. He adds such charm and wit. Doesn't he? Doesn't he?
see?
Well, maybe not charm and wit, but
He's a
we
big
love
part of
him.
the show.
We love
Big
him.
part of the
Oh,
show.
okay, big part
Yeah,
of the
big
show.
part
Yeah.
of the show. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, charm and wit is that's
get
going way too
ridiculous.
far.
Come on
That's
now.
going way,
Come on now.
way too far. But yes, he adds the bigness to the show.
Wow. See, I got that one.
You got that?
Yeah, that one. I got. I didn't
All
miss
right.
that one.
Good. Okay. All right. Well, let's go ahead and
All right. That's
chew
awesome.
the fat with Jeffy since he's here, and this is where the
all right.
this is where this would happen.
It's that time of the week when Jeff Fisher wants to speak. So let's take his plate away and close down the buffet.
Oh wow.
He's got a mouth full of stories, jaw working overtime.
Yeah.
Chewing the fat, Jeff is a hill we all gotta climb.
I love that. Okay, it's no secret that companies have been calling for workers to go back to the office. Think tank Work Forward, I love them, found by using data on 9,000 companies that companies are now requiring 12% more time in the office than at the beginning of last year. So according to a Stanford economist who's been polling 10,000 people a month on the issue since 2020, 25% of Americans continue to work from home, which is about where things stood in 2023. One of the things that I found amazing, I mean, almost unbelievable to me, the more employers demand, the less employees choose to follow the rules. Companies that want staff to come in 1 day a week mostly get what they ask for. Mostly. Those that expect 3 or more days in office get less than 75% compliance. And that's up from 66% last year. How do these people still have a job? How are companies allowing this?
I don't
that's
know.
a real question.
Yeah.
How are companies allowing employees, we want you to come in? Hey, you know what? No.
That's
I
crazy.
just work from home.
Then you know what? You're fired.
Yeah.
You're fired.
I don't understand.
I don't either.
I'm doing something wrong.
I don't
Seriously.
either. I know. We're doing our job. That's not what you're supposed to do.
I know.
You're supposed
It's
to
incredible.
demand. Hey, I'm not going anywhere to do this. You can continue to pay me from my house.
Right.
Okay.
No,
okay.
We want you to come in and,
Yeah,
and
no,
work with
I'm
the
not.
other employees.
No. Nope.
No, we're going to, it's just 3
It's
days.
inconvenient for me. I'm not going to do it.
Just 3 days a week. Nope.
Nope.
Not doing
It's
it.
inconvenient for me. I'm not going to do it.
I don't even want to do 1 day a week.
I got used to it during COVID, and now I'm going to keep doing it.
Yeah, and you can't stop me.
Okay, well then, it used to be you'd be fired.
terrible.
You'd just be fired. Bye-bye. But now, for some reason, they acquiesce. I don't get it
I don't
either.
understand it either. Another question is, how much longer do we have before the majority of people are okay with AI? So a new study from Pew Research Center
I think we're already there, aren't we?
asked U.S. adults how they would react to different hypothetical situations, including seeing a painting, talking to customer service, if they found out after the fact that AI had been employed to produce whatever they were interacting with. And you see on this chart that, if you, a candidate's speech you liked, 71% would be, it was a negative. Approval for a loan, 57% negative. News article you felt informed by, 56 negative. A painting that you liked, well, you're under 50%, 49 a little negative. And it continues on all the way down to a song you liked is less than, what was that, 30 something? Yeah, 38%.
38.
Negative. So, I mean, we're getting there.
Yeah.
We're getting there.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that's something to look forward to.
Yeah.
We're getting there to be okay with whatever we're.
Everything's done by AI.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah. That's where we're at. And I see the Obamas are still pretending to be together. The former first couple who have been rarely photographed together in recent months. They were spied boarding the $250 million, 357-foot luxury vessel dubbed Seven Seas, owned by Steven Spielberg. And there is a Steven greeting Michelle coming to the boat. And he was all happy. Barack did show up a day later with full entourage in tow, complete with escorts, Italian intelligence agency, domestic vehicles, bomb sniffing dogs, all of it. I'm sure there was a scheduling conflict. But he was there a day late. He didn't show up the day she showed up. And then the former president was they were smiling and laughing at some luncheon on the upper deck, I'm sure knowing they're being photographed. And then the former president, meanwhile, was up on top and spent some time focusing deeply on a laptop computer he brought on board. I'm sure it was the Charlie Kirk Memorial that he was watching. I'm sure that's it. And I mean, it's either that or he just anything to get away from Michelle at night. So this doesn't convince me. I mean, thanks for inviting us, Steve. And, you guys appreciate the dinner and everything, but I'm not new. I'll be up top. Okay, take care.
Great to see that they're
a couple.
They're with they're with the normal people.
Yes,
in society.
Absolutely.
They're just one of the regular people.
Absolutely.
Like you and me.
Well, they had to get out of the country. It was the weekend of
great.
Charlie Kirk's memorial, so I mean, he just had to go. This is last weekend. I mean, I'm sorry, I got. Stephen wants us in the Italian coast. Okay.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah, I would. I'm willing. Steve, I'm here. Send a plane.
Take a
send
little time
boat.
off.
Yeah, no problem. I can actually. I can actually now. And congratulations to Bill Nye, who now has a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. A couple of days ago, they gave him a star. Nye, 69 now, has now the 2,821st star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in the category of television. According to Anna Martinez, the Walk of Fame producer, his star is a tribute to his dedication in making science accessible and entertaining for all ages through his iconic educational show. Bill commented a day later what an honor it was to receive a star on Hollywood's Walk of Fame. Recognition by one's peers always means a great deal, but to have spent the day with many people who have influenced my career, contributed to my work, encouraged me, and supported me through all my ideas was extraordinary. Okay, so just to be clear, pretty much anyone can get a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. I mean, you have to cost $275 to submit an application. And then according to the Hollywood Chamber of Commerce, which oversees the Walk of Fame, $85,000 mandatory off the top. That sum covers the creation, installation, and ongoing maintenance of the terrazzo and brass star embedded.
You have to pay for it?
Yep. Oh, yeah. And,
wow. I don't think I knew that.
You have 5 eligible categories: film, television, recording, radio, live performance, and sports entertainment. It takes a single nomination, and anyone can nominate any celebrity for a Walk of Fame status by filling out a form. That's $275. Should the person in question or their management or representatives agree that they deserve it, then they write a letter of agreement that gets sent off to a committee who then deliberate whether or not they really deserve it. Are we going to take $85,000 from Bill Nye? Yep, we will. Okay. Congratulations to Bill Nye, the science douche guy, on your star on Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Maybe I should put a Pat poll up on this. Which is the least legitimate, honestly? Is it the Hollywood Walk of Fame or the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Oh. I mean, there have been some people who have turned it down, I think. I think
the Walk of Fame?
Yeah. And actually, I think your boy, Bruce Springsteen, turned it down.
Really?
Yeah, which is surprising to me. I think I read that he turned it down, and I was like, wow, okay, all right. Because that does not sound like the boss.
No, it doesn't.
Subscribe to my daily show, Chewing the Fat, available wherever you listen to your podcast. Rate and review where possible. Chewing the Fat with Jeff Fisher.
You know, when Glenn Beck founded Real Estate Agents I Trust, it wasn't because he just wanted to start another company. It was because he knew firsthand how stressful buying or selling a home can be. He was burned by bad experiences with agents who didn't communicate, didn't negotiate well, and didn't put the client's needs first. And he didn't want you to have to suffer through that. So he started this company to make things better for you. He built a network of professionals across the country who share one thing in common, and that's a proven record of integrity and excellence. This is something they work on full time. They know how important it is to you. You're not just moving into a house. You're moving into a neighborhood where you're going to meet people, go to church with these people, go to school with them. It's really important. And these are the people who understand that and are going to help take some of the stress off of you as you go through this process. Buying and selling a home, it's one of the most important financial decisions you'll ever make. And you don't have to gamble on whether you pick the right partner. Glenn created Real Estate Agents I Trust so you can skip the guesswork and connect with somebody that you can relate to and you can count on from day one. They're also fans of the show, so you're going to have a lot in common with them. Go to realestateagentsitrust.com. That's realestateagentsitrust.com.
And now, Pat Gray returns.
Pat Gray Unleashed returns into the Chewing the Fat segment with Jeff Fisher. I did mention that it's Fat Bear Week yesterday, and some of the largest brown bears on Earth make their home at Brooks River in Katmai National Park, Alaska. You can now vote for the bear you believe best exemplifies fatness and success in brown bears ahead of the winter, when they will not eat or drink until they emerge in spring.
So they beef up as much as they can,
absolutely,
because they're about to hibernate.
Correct.
So that's why they're all so fat right now.
Correct.
That's why this happens at this time every year.
That's correct. And according to Katmai, it's been a huge year for the salmon. So they should be really. I mean, the bigger bears and the ones who have competed before are going to be fatter than ever, which will be awesome. So that's interesting in and of itself that they had this extraordinary salmon run this year. Just interesting. That's just,
Yeah.
I wonder why that is. Because the earth does what the earth does. Anyway, the bear with the most votes advances to the next round. Only one will be crowned Fat Bear Week champion, and the crowning is September 30th.
This means a lot to the bears.
Oh, man. It means a lot to me. I'm excited. It's Fat Bear Week. And so this is the 2025 bracket that was just up there. And you saw the bracket. And right now, and I'm a little concerned they don't name each side of the bracket. It's just you have the left side of the bracket there on the screen and the right side of the bracket. But they should be named.
No, they shouldn't.
Yeah, it should be named. Yes, it should be. It should be the East River Bears against the West River Bears.
That's not how that works.
Or whatever.
Well.
I wasn't asking for your input. That's the way it should be.
I'm the one that knows the people at Fat Bear Week.
Yeah. Well, we've talked to them on Chewing the Fat before. They're awesome. Okay, so you see round one there on the left-hand side of the bracket. Voting has begun. 128 yearling versus 609. And on the same side of the bracket is 503 versus 901. And you can vote. This will advance them to the next round, which is incredible. Good luck to all. Just a reminder that when you look at the bracket over there on the right side of the bracket, 128 Glazer there has been a champion the last 2 years. And 128 Glazer is coming in strong.
Oh.
The Bear with the most wins, though, if you look at the Bear Hall of Fame, the Bear with the most wins is 480 Otis. He had he won it 4 times. And 480
I don't
Otis,
want to be controversial, but how do they tell the difference? How do they know who's who?
Well, okay,
here?
this is 480 Otis after his 4th win in 2021.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Now you'll notice when I take you to 747 Colbert.
Okay.
Who has won twice?
Oh yeah, they look different.
Yeah, they're different.
Different coloring.
747
fur
won it
cover.
twice. This is the last time in 2022.
I like how they get first round buys. Too.
Higher cheekbones.
yeah.
He's got higher cheekbones than the other guy.
Definitely higher cheekbones.
409 Bead Nose has won twice. They're in.
Ooh, that's a big
no,
bear.
we're not Holly yet. We're not at Holly yet. Holly only won once. Holly snuck in there.
But look at Holly.
2018.
Look at them rolls.
Yeah, that's a fat bear.
Yeah, Holly snuck in there.
We're
yeah,
fat shaming
but we had the
bears now on the
747 Colbert. Should
Okay.
be in there. He won twice. The last time in 2022. Apparently, we don't have. 747.
Apparently not.
And,
There it is.
Oh, there.
Look, there's 747. That's the last. That's
He
the
looks
last.
like Otis.
He's won
He
it.
does look
He's won
like
it twice. This is the last
That's a
time.
sizable bear.
That is a very sizable bear. So,
Wow.
Holly just snuck in there once. Good luck. But, good luck to all. And
Who you rooting for?
I'll keep you updated on the battles. I think I'm rooting for 128 Glazer to win a third time. I want 128 Glazer to win a third time.
And you base that on what exactly? How do you choose
Fatness.
your bear? Fatness? Okay.
That's how you choose.
Yeah.
Good looking fatness.
Yeah.
Wow.
Feeling a kinship to a couple of them bears? Is that what's happening?
I'm not opposed to eating salmon.
Salmon is
Yeah.
good.
They have a live stream up there that you can watch, and it is absolutely fascinating to watch these bears in the Brooks River there eating all the salmon, fighting, wanting to be left alone, wanting to kind of play and wrestle. It's amazing. And 128 Glazer actually almost lost a cub. I think last year one of her cubs fell over the waterfall.
Yeah.
And got into a little fight with another bear downriver, and 128 Glazer was not having any of that.
So there's no handrails?
There was no. It was not hard.
No handrails.
There was no handrails. Yeah, there was no handrails. And I think one of them last year they postponed the event because
they did.
they got into a fight and one died. So they had to redo the bracket.
Wow.
oh, whoa.
That's inconvenient.
It is. It is.
All right, more coming up.
Pat Gray Unleashed.
Pat Gray is here on the Blaze Radio Network.
Welcome to it. Wow, did you see Mike Gundy, the head coach at Oklahoma State, was just fired yesterday?
Kick the curb.
Yep.
Right.
Good.
Have a
Beat it.
nice day.
Beat it.
I was
See ya.
just saying this weekend watching. During my college football binge on Saturdays, I see they lost to Tulsa, like the first time at home since the 50s.
Yes.
I mean it's been forever.
bad.
And I was sitting there in my living room with my son, and I'm like, that will not go over well, man.
And it kind of didn't.
No.
I guess that was the last straw.
Yeah.
Now, Mike Gundy is the most successful coach in the
He's been
history
there
of
forever.
Oklahoma State. He's been there for 21 years. He had a bad year last year, and he's off to a bad start this year. You would think, I don't know.
A little bit of grace?
He's accrued a little bit of grace.
Little bit?
But nope. Bye-bye.
What have you done for us lately?
Of course, they
Nothing.
do have to give him $15 million to leave. So that takes a little of the sting out of it, I'm thinking.
Still, though.
Still, yeah. Wow. It's a rough business.
It is. In today's world, it is definitely a rough business, man.
But I'll take the $15 million. All right.
I know now he gets
It'll
to
be
be
my
a pundit
salve.
and just
To do nothing, 15
To do
million,
nothing.
to do nothing.
Yes.
I'll take that too.
Yeah.
I'm okay.
Okay. All right. So he did have that going for
To
him.
go from 24/7 coaching and recruiting to sitting home and waiting for someone to call you online to make a comment.
Yeah.
Wow, man.
Yeah.
That's a big. That's
Probably
going
gonna be tough for him.
Yeah, that's a big change.
I think I could make that adjustment, though.
But then
$15
again,
million.
$15 million.
Yeah. I'm going to make that adjustment.
And look, he's been making bank for at least
A long
the last,
time.
for at
Sure.
least the last 10 years, right?
He's-
I mean, the first 10 years maybe he wasn't making as much as the last 10, but I mean, he's
Probably makes $5 million a year, I would think, right?
Sure.
Yeah,
it would
easy.
have to. Yeah.
So But good luck to Mike Gundy.
I know.
Probably ESPN staff pretty soon.
Gotta be, right? I mean,
Fox. I don't know. Somebody's going to get it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. President Trump and Emmanuel Macron were talking yesterday. They were sitting next to one another. And President Trump was answering questions about recognizing Palestine. Here's what happened there.
Well, I think it honors Hamas, and you can't do that because of October 7th.
Thank you.
You just can't do that.
Right.
But we want our hostages back, and we don't want them back in ones and twos and take the next 2 years to do it. We were the ones that got the hostages back, and I always said, I told Steve, I told Marco, I was always saying the last hostages are going to be the toughest ones. But you can't honor them by doing anything like you suggest. All you can do is say, we want our hostages back, and we want the war to end. We're going to want it to end. But you always have to remember, people forget October 7th was one of the most savage days in the history of the world. There's never been anything like that. We're talking about babies being sliced in half. You're talking about young children having their heads chopped off.
You listening,
You
Frenchy
can't forget
French?
that.
Would you reason that?
He is.
And just
And here he comes.
to make it clear on that,
On
I
that.
think it's why yesterday 11 countries did recognize Palestine. Not as
because they're morons.
The decision
That's
taken
why.
like that, neither by UK nor by Canada nor by France. It's just a big change. President Trump is totally right. Nobody forgets the 7th of October.
Well, you did.
Oh, yeah,
you did.
I went there a few days after,
This pisses me off.
taking
I
families
know.
in my hands, and it's we experienced all together these horrific attacks. And by the way, we lost a lot of French people in these terrorist attacks. But after almost 2 years of war, what is the result? Once again, they killed the top leaders of Hamas. It works. This is a great achievement. But at the same time, you have as many Hamas fighters as you had the first day.
No, you don't.
No.
So it doesn't
No,
work
you don't.
to dismantle the Hamas.
That's garbage.
This is not the right way to proceed.
Okay. First of all, there's no way there are still as many Hamas fighters as there were day one. That can't.
No.
That's BS.
I mean,
But
there's definitely probably more supporters.
Second of all, you think capitulation and appeasement and giving Hamas what they supposedly want is going to work? You think that's the good plan? What an absolute buffoon.
I mean, the evidence happened yesterday with the UK. The UK said they deserve to be a state, and then what's this doofus face from Hamas says, "Well, you owe us money, billions of dollars."
Jeez.
No.
Yeah.
How about no?
I mean, you are rewarding them for October 7th if you capitulate right now. You're saying, okay, yep, I guess that was the right thing to do because now you're getting your state. I don't know how you do that right now. I don't understand.
And who is the state?
Yeah, where is it?
Who? Yeah, is it what?
Is it just the Gaza Strip? You're going to connect the Gaza to the West Bank? Is that what you're going to do? Because Israel's not going to do that.
And who's the government? Who runs it?
Who's going to force it? Yeah, well, I mean, you can't have Hamas run it. Are you going back to the Palestinian
That's
Authority?
what the people voted for.
That is. It is.
But the guy,
I mean, it's a mess.
The
start
guy
to
that
finish.
claims that he's in charge says he's not with Hamas, right? I know that that's obviously not true, but what he says is that he's not with Hamas, right? The guy who thinks he's in charge, but I don't think I don't think that guy was elected.
It's just more French capitulation.
Yeah, absolutely.
More European capitulation. Appeasement. This is what they did with Hitler. This is why we had World War II, because they kept giving him concession after concession.
Wish Trump would have said, "Hey, man, I know you're worried about your lawsuit with Candace Owens and your wife being a man and all, but Hamas, no, you need to
and
back
man,
that
are they
down."
worried about that?
I know.
They turned in, by the way, yesterday all the evidence, right?
They said
Brigitte Macron handed in the evidence, the photographs, and the scientific evidence. They said that proves
also, we have
that she's a woman.
Okay,
that's
what they say.
Okay.
That's what they say.
So I guess blood tests were done.
Blood tests.
I guess.
I mean, I don't think that Candace was involved in any of that, though. That's coming from them. So now Candace is going to say that she wants.
She did
wants
say
to
that.
be there. Yeah,
She did say that already.
So if you submit blood tests, do you have to submit pictures? Because I feel like the blood test is more accurate than a picture.
No, blood test is more accurate than a picture?
Yeah. In today's world?
Yeah, I mean, the chromosome thing.
Yes, the chromosome. Yes.
It's pretty foolproof.
We're going to need to go ahead and see the pictures.
You can't change her chromosomes.
Thank you, Pat. That's exactly what I'm saying.
We're going to need to see the pictures.
No, we do not need to see her.
Don't need to see them.
We don't.
So if somebody sees the pictures, I'm fine with that. I don't want to see them, but that's great if they show pictures.
How do you get out of that jury duty if you get that notice in the mail?
I don't know.
Yeah, we're going to need you to come down here and.
Yeah, you know what? No.
Right here, I need you to look at these pictures right here.
Can you be objective? Yes. Oh, that's not what you were saying?
No.
Okay, sorry.
I want to make it clear. I cannot be objective. I'm going to say no to that. No, thank you. But speaking all of this, in Seattle, there's a big student walkout planned for October 7th to celebrate the Hamas attack on October 7th.
Grotesque.
You're celebrating the murder and hostage taking of innocent Israeli citizens.
No, they were just Jews.
Man, it's incredible. The flyer that talks about the statewide walkout on October 7th reads, 2 years ago, the heroic Palestinian resistance broke through the prison gates that surround Gaza.
Wait.
The Israeli occupation forces, backed by U.S. imperialists, unleashed a genocidal war of aggression. You're kind of leaving out the part where when they broke through those prison gates, they murdered innocent men, women, and children to the tune of 12 to 1,400 people and took 256 hostages, I think, and almost all of them are dead now. We've gotten a few of them back, but not very many. They write, this act killed hundreds of thousands of Palestinians, which is completely untrue, while also waging unjust wars against the people of Lebanon, Yemen, Iran, and Syria. I mean, the hatred here for Jews and for Israel is like nothing I've ever seen. It's incredible.
Sure is.
It's incredible. And for them to celebrate October 7th, unbelievable. All right, so we actually have Emmanuel Macron. We showed you this yesterday. He got stuck in traffic because of all the congestion.
How are you?
When the UN is in session.
What? I'm waiting the street because everything is frozen for you. We keep What? No, I have 10 people with me. I go to the French embassy.
Sorry, French.
I'm sorry, President. I'm really sorry. It's just that everything's frozen right now.
Yeah, we don't really care who you are. We're NYPD. We don't really give a rat's anus. Where you're from, who you are.
It's not that. It's not that. We got to close down. The president, our president, is
the
in
president.
town. Yeah. So
sorry,
you and your 10 people can hold up.
He was hoping the Trump could get him through the backlog, right? The traffic jam.
Yeah.
And there was nothing Trump could do. Really. What are you going to do?
You know, as a person that worked in that security detail, once they say lock it down, you lock it down.
That's awesome. I hope Trump's
so great.
You break it.
Oh, I'm going through the Lincoln Tunnel.
I can't.
My bad.
Sorry, we're having technical difficulties here. The teleprompter's down. The escalator's down. Apparently, cell service is going bad, too. Darn it.
I'd stop and say hello, but just wave to me when I drive by, okay?
Yes, wave to me.
We'll see you in about 4 hours when you can get here.
You can get here, yes.
See ya. Wow. So he deserved that. That's
absolutely
fun. That's just plain fun. Good, clean fun right there.
And the guts to be like, oh, can you open up? I'm the president of...
Well, he's the president of France.
Okay.
President of France.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the NYPD officer was really not moved by that. Sorry.
I mean, I understand his side of it, no question. I mean, I've been locked down in Manhattan before as well, and it's not fun.
Yeah, don't you know who I am?
It's not fun.
Did you try that? Did you try? Hey, I'm Jeff Fisher. I deserve to get through here.
It worked just as good as it did with Emmanuel Macron.
Also, last night was the return of Jimmy Kimmel.
Yay! I mean, yay!
Yeah.
So he apologized. He cried.
I'm sure that's what happened. Yeah. Let's see.
I've been hearing a lot about what I need to say and do tonight, and the truth is, I don't think what I have to say is going to make much of a difference. If you like me, you like me. If you don't, you don't. I have no illusions about changing anyone's mind. But I do want to make something clear because it's important to me as a human, and that is, you understand that it was never my intention to make light of the murder of a young man.
You can't say his name? Can't say his name, though.
Pause it. It was just his intention to lie about who committed the murder.
Right.
That was his only intention.
Of this young man.
So don't worry about that.
Of this young man.
Jeez. All right, let him go.
I don't think there's anything funny about it. I posted a message on Instagram on the day he was killed, sending love to his family and asking for compassion, and I meant it. I still do. Nor was it my intention to blame any specific group for the actions of what it was obviously a deeply disturbed individual.
Oh, my God.
That was really the opposite of the point I was trying to make. But I understand that to some that felt either ill-timed or unclear, or maybe both.
No, it was very clear.
It's on us.
Pause it. That was very clear,
Jimmy.
He was blaming MAGA supporters. That's what he was doing.
Absolutely.
Don't try to wiggle out of this now.
Absolutely. To set up your Donald Trump hatred joke.
Right. And which is what he's doing. But let him go.
You're upset. If the situation was reversed, there's a good chance I'd have felt the same way. I have many friends and family members on the other side who I love and remain close to, even though we don't agree on politics at all. I don't think the murderer who shot Charlie Kirk represents anyone. This was a sick person who believed violence was a solution, and it isn't. Ever. And also, selfishly, I am a person who gets a lot of threats. I get many ugly and scary threats against my life, my wife, my kids, my coworkers because of what I choose to say.
Everybody
and I know those threats don't come from the kind of people on the right who I know and love. So that's what I wanted to say on that subject. Yes. But I don't want to make this about me because, and I know this is what people say when they
that's
make
what you just did.
Them, but I really don't. This show... This show is not important. What is important is that we get to live in a country that allows us to have a show like this.
Right.
There you go.
I mean, I'm a little surprised by the tone there. A little surprised.
Yeah, that was better. That's actually better than I thought it was.
It's way better than I thought. I mean, he actually teared up.
It's going to be interesting to see how this plays out still, because my understanding is Sinclair wanted an apology to the family. I heard a donation to the family, a donation to TPUSA.
Yeah, they're not going to get that.
Nexstar wants, they left it very generic there. They want constructive dialogue and respect. So I don't know. I don't know if he's going to suddenly reappear on the other stations because he wasn't in
60 of their stations around the country didn't air the show.
Right.
Any big markets?
Yeah. Portland, Seattle, Nashville.
Good.
Several.
I will say, again, though, that was better than I expected.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, he's still trying to deflect. He's still trying to lie about what he was actually doing there, the intent of it, because he's just not as smug and egotistical as he was 4 or 5 days ago.
Oh, yeah? Play the next clip, then.
Oh, okay. All right.
Who would you like to see replace Kimmel on late night?
Well, a lot of people, anybody could replace him. The guy had no talent. Kimmel he was fired, he had no talent.
He wasn't fired, though.
He's a whack job, but he had no talent. And more importantly than talent, he had no, because a lot of people have no talent, they get ratings. But he had no ratings.
Well, I do tonight.
Not really.
So contrite. Am I right?
Yeah.
So enjoy your high watermark, Jimmy.
But that's not really true either. Because
we know the overnights?
We don't, but I didn't see them. I'm sure they're out. But, with losing not 60 markets.
But did he not just admit that he has crappy ratings by saying, well, I do tonight?
Yeah.
Yep.
We also had to update America's Most Unfunniest.
We did have to
we had to fix it.
Because he came back.
Yeah.
So he wasn't canceled, and so
he's back. So
he's uncanceled for now.
He's
I do have to change it. I think we're gonna have this change again too, because Bill Maher was canceled once before, too. He was reminding us of that. I believe we played the clip. Maybe we just say, canceled, before or once before.
But back.
Yeah, something like that.
Or maybe put up 2 pictures of him, one when he was canceled and then
the other one. Okay,
that's a good one.
We can do that. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what those empty spaces are for, when we add faces.
But you know what? None of these guys understand what Johnny Carson understood. Johnny Carson was the king of late night for a reason. Listen to what he said to Mike Wallace years and years ago. I think this was on a 60 Minutes interview.
Yes, it was.
Check out Johnny Carson's theory.
You get sensitive about the fact that people say he'll never take a serious controversy. Well, I have an answer to that. I said, now, tell me the last time that Jack Benny, Red Skelton, any comedian, used his show to do serious issues. That's not what I'm there for. Can't they see that? But you're not. Why do they think that just because you have a Tonight Show that you must deal in serious issues? That's a danger. It's a real danger. Once you start that, you start to get that self-important feeling that what you say has great import. And strangely enough, you could use that show as a forum. You could sway people, and I don't think you should as an entertainer.
Wow.
Wow.
And he was...
That's why.
He was a liberal, man.
Yo, big time.
And he...
Big time.
That 45
But you
second
didn't
clip,
feel it.
Yes,
You didn't get that
exactly.
hatred every night from him.
If if Johnny Carson wanted to talk politics, then he would have gone to a different forum.
And he would write he writes a joke about it. He writes a joke about what he wanted to talk about. That's it.
Yeah.
Either side of the aisle.
He does both sides.
Yeah, either side of the aisle.
He doesn't do it with nastiness and hatred. He did it. He did it in a free-spirited kind of way, where I'm not really offending you. I'm just laughing along with you.
You know what I'm saying?
The Kimmels and the Colberts, they have been given this golden job, and yet they refuse to do it the way that it should be done and was done by the master.
Yeah.
And shame on them. I mean, go find another forum.
I mean, even Carson says it's dangerous. And look what happened.
And he's right. He's right. All right. Blaze TV. We exist because people like you refuse to settle for watered-down coverage, endless spin, clickbait headlines that mislead instead of inform. This has never been about one voice or one show. It's about a movement of people who refuse to sit on the sidelines and are willing to take a stand. That's why Blaze TV matters. By subscribing, you're standing shoulder to shoulder with a community that believes America is worth fighting for. Blaze Media only exists because people like you step up and join us and help drive the mission forward. And right now, when you do that very thing, when you join Blaze TV today at blazetv.com/Pat, you'll get $20 off your annual subscription. So that brings the price down to about $8 a month on the annual plan. And that's all it takes to be part of shaping the future. That's blazetv.com/Pat.
Subscribe today. blazetv.com/Pat. Pat Gray Unleashed returns after this.
Jeez. Got some breaking news here. This is happening right here in Dallas. 3 people are injured at the Dallas ICE facility. Apparently, police are searching for a possible sniper or multiple shooters. Police responded to a U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement office around 7 this morning, so just a short time ago. And this is located in Dallas, just off I-35 East.
Kind of near Love Field.
Yeah, right in that same neck of the woods.
3 people wounded, according to sources. Dallas police are searching for a possible sniper and another shooter or shooters on top of buildings in the area. Wow.
So who is getting shot? Are people arriving for work?
Apparently.
One shooter was found shot on the roof of a nearby immigration's office.
Wait,
the shooter was shot?
That's what it said here. 3 people are wounded. They're searching for sniper or another shooter or shooters, as you said, on the top of buildings. Sources said one shooter was found shot on the roof, on a roof of a nearby building. So
interesting.
I didn't I don't. It doesn't say who shot him. Man, stop it. Stop it. That's what I have to say to that. Stop it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's getting a little out of control.
Yes, stop it.
It feels like. And we don't want it to get completely out of control, but man, it seems like it's spiraling that way, doesn't it?
Yeah, and let's not forget that there was a local ICE detention facility here in the Metroplex where it was on July 4th. If you recall, about 10 or 12 people attacked at the same time with fireworks.
And, yeah.
Remember that? Yeah. So,
and there have been multiple ICE facilities attacked. Multiple. And, of course, when was it? How many years ago was it when the 5 Dallas police officers were murdered?
Oh, wow. Probably about 9 years ago, maybe?
Yeah. Jeez.
I think that was 2016, I think.
So, I don't know. We'll keep an eye on this, but details are pretty sketchy right now. But apparently there were snipers on the roof, and they're shooting at people at the ICE facility.
Right.
Yep. And federal agents are taking cover in the parking lot facility.
Yeah.
Wow.
Pray for them.
All right. And pray for America, in general, because we need the prayers right now. We could use God's blessing right now before things spiral completely out of control. 888-900-3393. It's more Pat Gray Unleashed coming up.
Pat Gray Unleashed.
Something else that actually didn't happen yesterday. The world didn't end.
Oh, the rapture didn't happen?
The rapture did not happen yesterday.
Are you sure?
Yeah, the world was supposed to end yesterday.
I am so disappointed that I didn't know that it was supposed to.
I didn't know
it was supposed to.
I mean, I still have a... Man, if anybody that sold stuff thinking that it was going to be the end of the world.
They were getting their affairs in order. They were changing everything.
You can contact
me.
So
convinced
I've got extra stuff I could sell you. No problem. I'll get you back into shape.
People, how many times have you heard this?
I know.
You think this is the first? No, my friends. And here's the thing. If you believe in Scripture, we're told no one, not even the Son of God, knows the hour it's going to happen. Nobody but the Father knows when this is going to happen. That's biblical.
But I saw it under hashtag.
But if you saw it on TikTok, Rapture Talk.
I saw it on Rapture Talk. So.
Okay. Also, there are just way too many prophecies that still have to be fulfilled. Way too. I mean, we're not there yet. And then the other thing is, I'm pretty sure that it can't happen in the middle of a really good BYU football season. I'm pretty sure. The Lord will not allow that. So
there you go.
So just relax.
There you have it.
Plus, we got the upcoming basketball season that could be the best of all time. So the rapture cannot happen yet. Relax, everybody. Okay? It's coming, just not yet. Isaac Newton thought it would be 2060.
Oh, really?
Yeah, according to his calculations.
Hold on a second. Here are predictions for the end of the world according to the Wikipedia page. I just want you to see here as we scroll through all the predictions throughout time. See this here?
So there's a couple. It's been predicted a few times?
Bro, we're only in the 1600s here as I continue to scroll.
1600s?
1800s.
Wow.
1900s.
Wow.
Oh, my Lord, 1900s.
Isaac may have been right. Isaac's a family member of mine.
There you go.
He's a family member of yours?
Yeah.
Holy
sure
crap.
he is.
No.
Oh,
that's absolutely true.
I'm sure it is.
So the next one
my mother's maiden name is Newton.
Okay.
That's a family member.
The next one that is teed up.
Don't you dare.
What? I said okay.
You dare.
It's 2026. So you have a little bit of time. It doesn't have a date.
Just 2026.
Whose date is that from 2026?
It's You know, the Messiah Foundation International.
Oh, of course. Right.
In accordance with the predictions of Riaz Ahmed Gohar Shahi's book, The Religion of God.
Obviously.
This spiritual organization believes that the world will end when an asteroid collides
hits
with Earth in 2026.
Okay.
And there is one on the way, by the way.
But that's in Christmas, right?
That's interesting.
No, that's a different one. That's the spaceship. Okay. Don't say that's an asteroid.
Yeah. Sorry.
That's an alien ship. This is the actual.
Wow. So, I mean, there were people who took it so seriously. And these looked like normal people. Did you see some of them and their predictions? And they're they're actually selling things and putting their affairs in order. And donating their stuff to people.
Why? Yeah, donate. Why are you selling it?
That's true.
If the world ends, you don't have any money.
If the world is going to end, why would you want to get rid of your stuff? Because there isn't going to be anyone to be able to use it.
Right.
The cockroaches, they'll survive.
Imagine when they woke up this morning, surprise! Now what do you do?
Can you take it back? Hey, I sold you the house.
I'm going to need my house back.
I need my house back.
So
you know that donation?
No takes backsies, man.
Leave a couple dishes in the cupboard for me, would you?
I don't know. It's amazing. It's just amazing. Who was the guy? Do you remember the guy? This was a few years ago.
In San Francisco.
Yeah.
Yes, I can't remember his name. But
predicted it, and then he said, "No, I miscalculated."
Then he revised.
And then he revised it, and then the revision date didn't happen either, and so he revised it again, like 3 or 4 times, and then he died.
Yeah.
So he was just predicting his death.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's very possible.
Maybe. I
can't
don't
remember
know.
his stupid name.
I can't either.
But we have pictures of the outside of the ICE facility and the heavy presence of police officers.
Okay. Wow. Yeah. Look at that.
And I believe the highway shut down.
Oh, I bet.
On that area.
Ooh, on the way to work this morning? Except I'm sure that's not creating any problems at all.
No, not at all.
People trying to get to the airport, let alone work.
Do we have an update on the victims?
No, it just says 3 shot. That's all I know.
Wow. And it was from a roof
Yeah,
in
it
the
was
area.
from the roof. Yes. It was confirmed that it was
critically
from a roof.
wounded is what I'm reading.
Yeah, the 3 people were wounded. No update about the shooter that they found.
One federal agent was stuck in the parking facilities. I don't know if he's one of the ones that was injured, but that's so far that all the stuff that I see.
Wow. It's chaos right now.
It is.
Chaos.
It's kind of scary, and it's just. Here's the thing: stop it.
I know.
Here's the thing: stop it.
Well, Jeffy has spoken, so I'm sure that'll.
So it's done.
It's done.
Yeah, it's done. All right.
I'm sure that'll take care of it.
Let's move on.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, thank you for
Should have done that a while ago.
Stop it.
Got some tweets here. Jasper P. Butter.
I don't know. I'm hungry
tweets.
now.
Okay. What? The French want to surrender, appease, and consort with Hamas? How uncharacteristic of them.
Right?
Yeah. 2 words come to mind. Surrender monkeys.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but it's just in my head right now. Jimmy Dimples, college kids celebrating October 7th. What? Were they bored with dancing to Charlie Kirk's murder already? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And from Super Squatching Duck, 2 questions. Where can I place a bet on the Fat Bears? And where can I buy Purina bear food?
Wait. Is there Purina bear food?
There is betting going on.
Yeah?
Absolutely. Anytime that there's an event
Let me check my
or contest, there's betting going on.
Is it like Poly Market?
And there's they have different odds according to, I think this is betting.com. I'm not positive where this came from, but
wait a minute. The site I use, what is snooker? I can bet on snooker, but I can't vote on Fat Bear? What the hell is... Somebody look up snooker. What is that?
128 Glazer is plus 500 chance to win.
Oh, I would take that.
That's just so weird.
That's awesome.
So is that why you've put your money on him?
Well, no, but I am now.
That's a girl, right?
I'm thinking about it.
That's a woman.
That's correct.
It's a female bear.
Oh, on her.
Yeah.
Okay.
32 chunk.
32 chunk.
Is plus 375.
Okay.
Then 910 is plus 275. The long shot, though, is a 128 junior. Yeah, 128 junior is not.
What are the odds? What are the
plus
odds?
2,000.
Ooh. Oh, wow.
Man, that's a sucker bet right
Not
there.
winning.
Wow.
Yeah, you're not winning.
All right. So, Marco Rubio, who is the Secretary of State, and a fine one, and maybe the best we've ever had.
Maybe, seriously.
Certainly in my lifetime. The guy's awesome. And He was being questioned by George Stephanopoulos, who makes his feelings very, very clear here about shutting down USAID.
Yeah.
And, he's bought in. He's absolutely 100% bought into the thousands and thousands of people who have died.
Yes.
Because USAID isn't sending money to all of
Americans
these places.
have been funding the following.
Okay.
$5.5 million to LGBTQ advocacy in Uganda.
Sure.
$800,000 for transgender people, sex workers, and their clients in Nepal.
Okay.
$3.6 for LGBTQ activism, free training in pastry cooking, psychosocial counseling, a cyber cafe, and the dance focus groups for male prostitutes in Haiti.
How many male prostitutes in Haiti have died because we're no longer funding
That's the thing.
their pastry?
Almost all of them.
There's always a human cost, Pat.
Yeah, there is.
When you take money away.
Almost all of them.
So this clip that you sent in picks up after 2 minutes of badgering from Stephanopoulos.
Yes. And I skipped that because I couldn't handle it.
Yeah, I know.
But listen to this.
No one has died because of the aid cuts? Are all those aid organizations
That's
lying?
ridiculous. Well, first of all, then they died because England didn't give enough money, or Canada didn't give more, or China did. Let's blame the other countries that don't do any foreign aid. How about China? I mean, China's the second largest economy in the world. They don't give money to these
So you're no
projects.
longer
did people
disputing
die
that the
because
aid
China
cuts have
didn't give
cost
more
people's
money?
lives. You're no longer disputing that.
Yes, I am.
I think anybody who tells you that somehow it's the United States, if we cut $1, somehow we're responsible for some horrific thing that's going on in the world is just not true. Beyond that, I would say that in some of these places
well, if that dollar's not going to feeding someone or medicine, someone's going to die.
One of the reasons why some of these places didn't get the aid is not because we cut the aid. It's because there's a war going on and the aid never got to the people. So in Sudan, for example, it's not just a humanitarian catastrophe, it's a war zone. Okay, the aid is stolen, the aid is impeded. In fact, they use aid as a tool against the people, and so blocking aid is a tool and an arm of war. So in some of these places, the reason why the aid isn't getting there is it can't be distributed. Look at Haiti. One of the reasons why aid can't be distributed in Haiti is you can send all the aid in the world you want. It gets hijacked and stolen by criminal gangs that control the country. And so they're the ones to blame for whatever happening there, not us who provided more aid than anybody else.
Let me just try
Haiti,
one more time.
Africa,
Are you standing by
every part of the world?
Are you standing by your contention that no one has
died because the United States has cut aid? No. People have died because gangs steal the aid. People have died because the distributors of aid have not done well. People have died because other countries haven't stepped up. But the United States has saved more lives and continues to save more lives than any other country in the world. And we're going to continue to do it, but we're going to do it the right way and in a responsible way. We're not going to continue to pour billions of dollars out the door of American taxpayer funds for programs that don't work, and in some cases were flat out corrupt.
Amen.
I mean,
you got it now, George?
Where are you getting your facts anyway, George? How many do you think have been killed by us not giving money to male prostitutes in Tibet?
Desperately wants that clip. Are you saying that,
Yes!
you don't care?
Yes, I am! Okay? And I'm telling you, why doesn't somebody else step up too?
I want to be
How about
clear.
that?
I want to be clear. Are you saying that?
Yes, I am. Yes, George. And why? Why is everything in the world our responsibility or our fault? Everything. We already give more than anybody else in the world by far. And individual giving far outstrips even what the government does in this country. Charitable giving by individuals usually hits about $300 to $400 million a year. Government giving, I think, is around maybe even less than 100 million. But it's a lot. I mean, billion. Is it billion? It might even be billion.
Yeah,
I haven't looked at the number in a while, but we give more
a lot
than any country on earth. And yet we're to blame for everything that goes wrong?
So let me get this straight, though, Pat. What you're saying is that America is not responsible for the deaths of
I am
people
saying
that aren't getting that got
that's
cut
what I'm
off
saying.
of money?
Yes.
Is that, am I to understand that correctly?
Isn't that outrageous? I am saying that.
I just want to be clear.
George Snuffleupagus. Jeez.
Well, how long does it take to get through your skull?
Man, he was committed to that.
He certainly was, man.
He really thought he had Rubio.
Yes, he did.
God.
Yes, he did.
He had him pinned down.
He had him in the corner, and Marco said, no, not so fast. No, you don't.
I mean, show me your stats. What are you saying? You are saying that we're responsible for what? What was the number that they were throwing out there? It was 300,000 dead or something.
Lot.
It was hundreds of thousands of people have died already because we cut back on the USAID.
Right.
Right. I can't.
And now all of a sudden you're saying we're not responsible for those deaths? Is that, am I might understand you right?
No, you know who's responsible for those deaths, George? It's the locksmith. In Houston, Texas, according to Bono, who apparently we didn't get the key to the door.
Right, to the aid, right.
Right.
The food was rotting.
Because how would you get in there?
You could.
There'd be no way. There'd be no way to get in there if you don't have a key.
Criminals across America have been breaking into places every day.
No, they haven't. Get in. If your door is locked, they can't do anything about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So nobody's ever been robbed who had their door locked.
Yeah.
All right.
That's what I hear.
I mean, it's so ridiculous.
Yes, it is, man.
All right, let me tell you about Kexi cookies. There's only 1 week left to get the churro toffee cookie, which is incredibly delicious. Once it's gone, it's still there. No. Once it's gone.
I was wondering where that was going.
It's gone.
Never coming back.
The last day to order is September 30th. On October 1st, our Halloween box will be available. So if you're interested in that box, you're going to need to order it right away because that's going to sell out fast. The bread went in less than a day.
I was very disappointed about that.
Yeah, it's sad.
I mean, I was happy that it sold, but disappointed that it's, we actually did have a bread rapture.
I know.
And,
yeah, we did. We did. It's gone. When that was gone, it wasn't
gone.
still here
anymore.
It
was not.
Yeah. So the Halloween box will sell out really fast. And this year we have a few new cookies going into it and 5 collectible zombie cards to go along with the zombie box theme. So it's going to be fun. Got this 5-star review from Philip, who said, these cookies are awesome. We order a dozen about once a month and always love the different varieties. Thank you, Philip. You're doing the right thing. Keep it up.
I like that monthly plan. Is that something maybe we can work on? Or you just
can work on that. Yeah.
Just the automatic. It's automatic. Every
just
month
comes.
you get one. Yeah.
Right.
Or weekly.
Mm-hmm. You could do that. You could do that right now.
Yeah,
all you have to do is go to Kexi.com and order yours. Kexi, Kexi.com.
Now, more Pat Gray Unleashed.
Okay, so DHS Secretary Kristi Noem just tweeted out a minute ago, there was a shooting this morning at the Dallas ICE detention facility. Details are still emerging, but we can confirm there were multiple injuries and fatalities.
Oh, no.
Fatalities. Now, so she says multiple. Then the next paragraph says the shooter is deceased by a self-inflicted gunshot wound.
That was the guy.
Which makes me think that her earlier reference to fatalities does not include the shooter. While we don't know motive yet, we know that our ICE law enforcement is facing unprecedented violence against them. It must stop. Please pray for the victims and their families.
Yeah. And America in general.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Because it's a tough time right now. Wow. All right. Kamala Harris's new book is out. We were really excited about that when it was released yesterday.
So you already read it, right?
Became available.
What's your favorite section, Pat? What's your favorite section of the book?
It's so hard to pick a favorite. That's
I filed a complaint with Amazon because I pre-ordered it and it didn't arrive at my house.
Wow.
What the hell?
It didn't arrive at my house.
No.
I know.
When did it arrive?
You're gonna give a thumbs down on delivery.
I don't.
You're gonna be like, didn't respect property,
right?
They didn't respect.
Wasn't on time.
I will say this: they may come back and say, "Oh, it was delivered and someone stole it."
Oh, because it's such a hot commodity.
Yes,
I see. I see.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure
I could see that happening because, because everybody wanted it.
Everybody wanted it.
Over 3 people ordered it.
Oh yeah, look at you!
Advance.
Look at you, man! You're one of
Over
3.
3 people.
Nice.
So congratulations. There was. I'm looking for. I had a story about the 9 takeaways from Kamala's book. Okay, this is from NBC News. So they read it so that you don't have to.
Thank you.
And I know you're wondering.
Thank you.
She had a little resentment there toward Joe Biden.
Yeah, no kidding.
Early on in 107 days to lose an election, Harris describes her sentiments toward Biden. As she spoke to her campaign staff, she said, "My feelings for him were grounded in warmth and loyalty, but they had become complicated over time with hurt and disappointment." Oh no. You just hate to hear it.
I feel like you need the sad music for this. No?
You hate to hear it.
Do we not have some sad music we could put underneath this?
Oh, no.
My feelings for him were grounded in warmth and loyalty, but they'd become complicated over time with hurt and disappointment. Oh, no. Again, you hate to hear it.
You do.
You hate to read it. You hate to hear it.
You do.
You just hate that it happened.
Yeah.
Silent anguish? In the book, Harris bemoans her choice not to question Biden's decision to run again for president. She lays out some of her reasoning at the time. Of all the people in the White House, I was in the worst position to make the case that he should drop out.
Wait, what?
She lied at the time then because she said he was in perfect condition and there was no reason for him to drop out.
Right.
I knew it would come off to him as incredibly self-serving if I advised him not to run. He would see it as naked ambition. And you don't want to see naked anything where she's concerned. Perhaps his poisonous disloyalty, even if my only message was, don't let the other guy win. So she then refers to what became a poisonous refrain from Democrat insiders. It's Joe and Jill's decision. That's not what Nancy Pelosi said.
No.
I mean, after she told him essentially, yeah, you got to beat it.
Get out.
Get out.
Get out, yeah.
Get out.
Nobody wants you around here anymore.
And I was reading an article. I don't know. I assume it's in the book. Jeffy can confirm when he gets his copy eventually.
Yeah.
But it was talking about a scene where Jill drags Doug, her husband, Kamala's husband, into a side office at the White House. Are you guys with us or not? After that disastrous debate.
Oh, my gosh.
And then he's like, yeah, we're Team Joe. And then he comes out of the office or whatever, and Kamala's there, and she's like, he clearly had been through something with Jill there. And so that relationship.
Interesting.
Interesting what she thought when she sees Doug coming out of a closet of Jill.
That is interesting.
That's our Jeffy. Did we mention 5 days a week now for that kind of insight? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, right here.
Yeah. So we got that going for us. Of course, the wrong VP. We've heard about that. She was going to select Buttigieg, but he's gay. And
can't have that.
When you say it like
can't
that.
have that.
Yeah, he's gay.
That's literally what she said.
That is what she said.
I got nothing against the gays.
Does she address that again?
I'm not sure. I mean, she was on The View, and they treated her. It was sickening having her on The View. It really was. These women who are on the unfunniest list.
I know.
Yeah,
and they're just agonizing. Each and every one of them.
Let's see some of that. Here's Kamala on The View, Part 1.
Philadelphia rally the night before, and I was sitting behind your husband Doug and Maya and your family, and I remember hugging them and them telling me, "We got this." I felt so good going into Election Day, and then I read in the book that you did too. I went into Election Day thinking you were going to win. So did you. So did you. So, I mean, it was a very tight race, but ultimately, if you have to pin it down to one thing, what was the primary reason, do you think, that you lost?
She sucks.
There are many factors that for sure that election, but I think probably one of the biggest in my mind is we just didn't have enough time.
Not enough time.
We didn't have enough time.
Didn't have enough time.
And one of the reasons I wrote the book is this is unprecedented. Think about this.
Think about this for a second.
There's a race for president.
She's right about that. This was unprecedented. Not a single person voted for her. Not one person voted for her to be the nominee.
And not enough time. Really, there was too much time.
Exactly.
The 107 days was too much time.
You know, and I think one can contend that the more time you have getting to know Kamala and hearing her word salad and her answers
that was
are
proven.
vapid.
She was ahead at first.
And then she started talking. Remember, she wouldn't talk to anybody. They kept her hidden.
Yeah.
She did a couple of stupid podcasts. Not that I'm opposed to stupid podcasts, but podcasts that weren't NBC News or ABC.
Yeah.
And she was terrible at them.
That's another thing she says. She regrets not doing the Joe Rogan show.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. Except I don't think that would have helped her because she's terrible.
Not
she's terrible.
That
wouldn't have gone
Long-form,
well.
open-ended response
Yeah,
time?
no way.
It would have been
no way. That would
terrible, which is
terrible.
I mean, we would have loved it.
She did the right thing, though.
Yes, she did.
Not going on.
And that her people knew better. And they were right there.
Yep.
Yeah, they were right there. No, honey, we're booked.
No.
We can't.
No, Putin. Sorry.
Yeah, we
can't.
Ooh, look, there's Doug's doing something over there with Jill. Just look at that.
Yeah. All right. Did you finish here, or is there more?
Who knows?
Let her go.
Race for president of the United States. The current sitting president is running for re-election. 3.5 months from the election, he decides not to run.
Yeah, we know that. We know
the sitting vice president then takes the mantle. Running against a former president of the United States who had been running for 10 years with 107 days.
I can't listen to it anymore.
Come on!
Oh my gosh!
That's a nice pretzel that she's wounding together to reach the fact that I just didn't have enough time. I just didn't have enough time.
Here's the truth: she's terrible, and the American people don't like her.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.